Hello, everyone. Welcome to your reading. Your spiritual team has some urgent messages that they want to bring to you at this time. So look at the three different cards and decide which one is calling to you the very most. I will start with the first card. There are timestamps listed for all of them below. Hello to everyone who chose the first card. You chose Rainbow's End, and it says, embrace hope, believe in the possibilities that await you. So your spiritual team really encouraging you right now, saying, hey, don't give up, don't throw in the towel. There is good things up ahead. You are going to reach the end of the rainbow, okay? And so they just want to give you that support and that encouragement that you need to hear at this time, and saying you are going to find your pot of gold, whether your pot of gold is money, love, happiness, healing, a home, a car, a new job. It's different for all of you, but it's there. You are going to reach it, and they really want you to feel that and not feel hopeless and sad and worried. So let's pull some more cards. Let's see what else they have to say about you reaching your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Believe in magic. All right, reality check needed. This is saying ground your energy, be present, and meditate. And with this, if you watch my readings, you all know that I say every single day you need to visualize what it is that you are trying to achieve. And I say for 11 minutes, 11 seconds, and visualize it strongly. Feel it as though it's real right now in your heart. It's not something you're hoping for or wishing for or waiting for to come in the future. It's something that you are experiencing right now in your mind, in your heart, making it your reality, okay? Reality check needed. And also, you need to become present. And how you do that is by not being stuck in the past, not being too much in the future. You know, when this happens, I'll be happy, etc. You need to be in the moment of now. That's how you keep your energy grounded. And also with this strong message to root your energy every single day with Mother Earth Gaia. You can find a meditation on YouTube, a quick little meditation to ground and root your energy, or you can close your eyes, quiet your mind, envision roots growing from the base of your spine, down through your legs, through the soles of your feet, through the floor, into the soil of Mother Earth Gaia. And once there, envision those roots burrowing all the way down until you get to the heart space of Mother Earth Gaia. Once there, ask her to take in your roots, to give you strength, stability, and grounding, and also give her a lot of love and gratitude for always abundantly providing for you. Everything in physical reality and physical existence comes from Mother Earth Gaia, or a resource of Mother Earth Gaia. Okay, so give her lots of love and gratitude for always abundantly providing for you. Feel her take in your roots, and then feel the energy from her raising back up through those roots, through the soles of your feet, up through your legs, and then activating your root chakra around the base of your spine. Okay, and as you're feeling her activate that chakra, say, I am safe, I am protected, and I am abundant. Say that a few times. Sit in that space with her. Do that every single day, okay? And, do that before you go into your visualization of the reality that you want to experience, that you want to be living in, because that's what this card is all about, saying, hey, you need to get present, you need to do more meditating, and you need to make sure your energy is grounded and rooted. Next is Midnight Pizza. And it says, be yourself without shame, okay? Love who you are. Treat yourself. believe in yourself. Know that you deserve good things. Okay? This card is all about being authentically you, treating yourself without shame or guilt, knowing that you deserve good things, knowing that you deserve to receive just as much as anybody else. All right? So grounding yourself, loving yourself unapologetically, knowing that you deserve good stuff, treating yourself without guilt, and midnight cookies. Don't be afraid to be who you are. Do things your way. Have no shame in what it is that you are desiring, that you are wanting for yourself. You deserve that as much as anybody else deserves their dreams, their wishes to come true, okay? There's no shame here, and that might be part of your resistance and your energy is feeling unworthy or feeling guilty, like, you know, there's so many people in the world that suffer this and that. Who am I to want something so trivial? You deserve what it is that you desire, and we all have the capacity to receive everything that we desire. It's just a matter of our openness with our energy and how we direct our mental, emotional energy and our words we're speaking. Okay, so this is such an encouraging message from your spiritual team saying you deserve what you're asking for. Stop feeling bad about it. Stop thinking that you don't deserve it. All right? It's time to love yourself, believe in yourself, get in the now, forget the past. It doesn't exist anymore. Don't worry about the future. It's not here yet. Therefore, it doesn't yet exist. Your power is in the now moment, okay? And strong, strong message of loving yourself and knowing that you're worthy and that you deserve and having absolutely no shame in it. Don't let anybody try to guilt trip you and make you feel like you're selfish, whatever, superficial. You're not. You desire what you desire for a reason. Your dreams and your heart are there for purpose. We are here to be creators, okay? Create your reality how you want it to look without apology. All right, so let's pull some tarot. Let's go deeper. All right, so we've got the Queen of Cups, and we've got the Seven of Cups. This right here, your emotional energy, feeling it as though it's already reality today, and then the visualizing of it. So that message is being confirmed. Right, Three of Cups. See, you can achieve it. Happiness, celebration. And the Hermit, it's a journey to get there. And Five of Wands, that's your energy. And you know what's kind of interesting is the three ladies on here could be the three ladies up here, all right? These are your spirit guides coming in. Three strong ones around you right now. I'm telling you to believe in yourself, to love yourself, to visualize, to see it, to feel it as if it's already reality right now, and you're going to have a reason to celebrate. And outside of the visualization, really start focusing on all the things that you do currently have, all the things that are going right in your reality at present, and have a lot of gratitude for that, okay? Because things could always be worse than they are. Just remind yourself of that. Focus on what is good, what is working out for you, and feel so much love and gratitude and joy for that. And when you go to the grocery store, feel grateful for the groceries, the abundance of food that you are able to purchase and provide for yourself and nourish your body. And the Five of Wands, your energy's got to get very steady about what it is that you want. There can't be any back and forth. You can't question yourself. You can't question your worth. You can't question your value. You have to know that you deserve, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just getting like feeling guilty or feeling shameful for what it is that you're asking for, because you know, like, there's so many other people in this world that are hurting and suffering in big ways, and you know, it's maybe you're being selfish or something for asking for what you want. You need to let that go. You deserve to have what it is that you can visualize, that you can imagine for yourself. Everybody deserves to have what they can visualize, what they can imagine for themselves, but so few choose to believe in the power of their mind, of their emotions. They feel like, you know, everything's just kind of on default, and some people are lucky and some people aren't, and that kind of thinking really keeps them from abundance. You can have whatever it is that you put your mind into, and consistently following that through. Like, do the advice of this reading, do that consistently, being 100% present for a minimum of 30 days, and just watch how things start shifting in your reality, because part of what you're going through right now is growing you and expanding you on a spiritual level with the Hermit. And also, I'm getting that it's time to love and appreciate and value yourself so much more than you currently do. Okay, so let's pull some more tarot. Remember, your spiritual team is like, hey, you're going to reach the end of this rainbow. Let's accelerate the process, and let's make this pot of gold even bigger than it currently is. All right, Two of Cups. Oh, I don't know why I'm laying them down. King of Pentacles. Page of Wands. The Moon, see, manifest. And the Eight of Cups. Okay. So, allow the energies to come together, okay? And follow through on intuitive promptings, inspired ideas that you get while you are visualizing. And outside of the visualization, you might get an inkling that you've got to try something, or you've got to learn something, or you've got to change something. Follow through on that, okay? And what I see ultimately here is you are going to walk away from that internal battle of back and forth of I am worthy, I'm not worthy, okay? And choosing to really be kind to yourself and loving yourself and honoring yourself. All right, you're going to make this happen with King of Pentacles right there. That's somebody who is strong, who is practical, who is grounded, who is balanced. You're a boss, okay? But you've got to believe that. And also, for some of you, the universe may be sending in somebody to help you out. Okay, with the Two of Cups and the King of Pentacles. They might just know some stuff that you don't know, that you need to know to help you move ahead. If you're trying to manifest a job for yourself, this may be where the universe is going to align you to this person, and this person's going to interview you and just absolutely love you. But for some of you, there is a new person that's going to be coming into your life to help you with this process. And some of you, it may be that you are wanting romance. Okay, that's your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and you're wanting romance. And I see that that can happen because we got the King of Cups, I'm sorry, the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles right here, and the Two of Cups. You've just got to visualize it. And now, you can't ever try to interfere with another person's free will. Okay, whoever you're visualizing for true romantic soulmate love, they cannot have a face or a name. Okay, and also it's vital that as you are trying to manifest true love, that you are also falling in love with yourself the way you want somebody else to love you, that you are treating yourself and talking to yourself the way that you want somebody else to treat you and talk to you, okay? And then here we've got the Moon. Keep your emotions very, very balanced. Pay attention to where your emotional energy is in any given moment. And if you feel yourself kind of spiraling or veering off the path. Pull yourself back, okay? Remind yourself of the positive that is in your life and what is working out for you, and tap in to that inner strength when you need to, because you are so much stronger than you give yourself credit for. And you are going to walk away from any sort of internal struggle or external struggle that you've been currently dealing with. And this has been a journey, and you're learning, and you see that through the Hermit and through the Eight of Cups. All right, the Tower. See, things happen unexpectedly. The Ten of Cups, yep. Six of Wands, victory, rewards, success, recognition under this Three of Cups. So you're going to be celebrating, okay? And the Lovers, it's interesting that you got Major Arcana, and Major Arcana right there, and the Page of Cups. Really follow through on your intuition, because the Page of Cups can talk about strong intuition, psychic ability, but the way things are going to unfold for you are going to kind of really surprise you. Things are going to happen a bit unexpected with the Tower coming in. And the Ten of Cups, that's ultimate happiness. Okay, that's where you're headed. The Tower, the Ten of Cups, the Six of Wands, the Lovers, and the Page of Cups. That's where you're headed, okay? Unexpected, wonderful outcomes. Ultimate happiness. Recognition, success, rewards, being in the spotlight, head and heart finally in balanced, connecting to a true romantic soulmate love. A lot of positive messages coming in, as well as your intuition very accurately guiding you towards what it is that you seek. Okay, so your urgent messages here are: it's time to ground yourself. It's time to be present. It's time to believe in yourself. To know that you are worthy, that you are deserving, no matter what it is that you're asking for, okay? And that you have the power to call it into your life and to make it happen. And there's a lot of Cups energy throughout this reading. So getting your emotions on point is probably where the majority of your work is at, okay? So let's pull one final card. Triple Spiral, listening to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. Yes. So you got the three celebrating, you got the three guides up here, you got the triple spiral. We've already talked about how you're on a journey and you're learning and you're growing through this. So you're going to be reaching that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And these are the messages your spiritual team wanted to give you at this time to help get you there. Okay. And to really encourage you to keep moving forward and not give up. So those are your messages. If you feel you need a personal love reading, tarot reading, or mediumship reading, my daughter is a wonderful psychic medium, and I will link her information below. I am sending you so much love and light. Take care. Hello to everyone who chose the second card. You chose the Leprechaun's Pot of Gold, and it says, seek out a leprechaun's hidden treasure. Fortune favors the bold and the lucky. So this is a strong message from your spiritual team saying it's time to take a leap of faith. It's time to step outside of your comfort zone. That is where your pot of gold is going to be found. And also, there's some very lucky energy around you at present. Okay, so let's get into some more cards. Let's go deeper into this message from your spiritual team. But it is time to step outside of your comfort zone. That is where your abundance and your happiness is going to find you. It's time to do things a little bit differently. All right, your ancestors are always there for you. So you are not alone, first and foremost. Your ancestors, you see that hand on her shoulder, your ancestors are with you right now, okay? They've been speaking to you. They've really been trying to encourage you to do things differently, to step outside your comfort zone, to see things differently, to really open up your mind to new possibility and potential. And therefore, after this reading, make sure you are paying attention to the repeating themes in your life, repeating numbers, the same repeating animal. Pay attention to your dreams, okay? What's playing out in your dreams, because your ancestors can connect with you on the astral and give you messages, like direct messages, or whatever the theme of your dream is that's playing out. So upon waking, if you remember your dream, do a little bit of research of different things that you remember about your dream and the significance, the dream meaning of those objects, okay? Because your ancestors are very much with you right now, as well as some passed on loved ones, okay? They are around you, they are helping you, they are guiding you. They want you to know that you are never alone, even though at times it may absolutely feel like that here in the cold, harsh world of physical reality. At times we all feel very alone, even when we are surrounded by other people. And they just want you to know that they never leave your side and they are always with you. And right now they're really trying to guide you towards something. And it's time to get the journal out, babe. Okay, so this right here is saying there are some emotions within that you just have not been dealing with. You need to address and acknowledge your true emotions about stuff. And this could be what's playing out in your life right now. This could be unresolved emotions of the past. Okay, so they're really trying to be there for you through your emotional struggle. And journaling definitely helps get your emotions out and on paper. And so I know that's not everybody's thing, but your ancestors are really encouraging you to journal and do that for like the next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, month, just every single day, just letting it all pour out of you. And you can type, on a Microsoft Word document. You can speak it and record it, or you can write it out in your journal, whatever feels best for you. But there's definitely some unresolved emotions that are pent up inside of you, and it's making life just harder. It brings your energy down, and they want to help you transmutate these emotions that you're carrying, whether it's sadness, anger, frustration, feeling hurt, feeling betrayed. Okay, they really want to help you transmutate that energy. And it's the cozy things. All right, so with this coming out, this is where we are being very encouraged to look at the good that is in our life. And, just with these first two cards coming out, feeling alone, feeling on your own, having some unresolved emotions inside, it can be hard to look and see what's a blessing about today, right? But that third card is very much encouraging you to take notice of the blessings that are present in your life, the things that are working out for you right now. And sometimes, when life is really hard, we've got to just go back to the basics. And that's being grateful for your hot shower, for your shampoo, your conditioner, your body wash, your toothbrush, your toothpaste, your hairbrush, your deodorant, your body lotion, your clothes, your socks, your shoes, your jacket, your bed, your blankets, your pillow, your cell phone, or your computer that you're watching this reading on right now. There are endless blessings in our day every single day, but we take them for granted because we're just used to it being there, right? And there was definitely a time in my life where I was at rock bottom and I had to go back to the basics and be grateful for just, the necessities that we need for life. And it's powerful, okay? Because as you're seeking to find the good and the blessing in your every single day, you're going to start noticing more and more and more positive about yourself and your life. So they're also encouraging you to really take notice of what is positive, what is working out for you at present, what blessings you do have in your life at present, and they want to help you transmutate this energy and come out of this feeling of being alone, being on your own. And that may be the leap of faith you've got to take, okay? That may be how you need to step outside of your comfort zone, as well as see things from a different perspective. So through this, that's how you're going to find and connect with your pot of gold. All right, so let's pull some tarot. Let's go deeper. All right, Six of Pentacles. So you definitely feel you've been taken advantage of. What you put out, it's like, I'm not getting that back. King of Pentacles, you're tired of always having to be the strong one, keeping everything together, doing everything on your own, being very independent. Ten of Wands, you definitely feel like you're carrying a burden. Nine of Cups, it's like, where are my wishes? Where are my blessings? I help others, so why isn't that happening for me? And Knight of Swords. Okay. So this is why your spiritual team has brought you to this reading. They want to help elevate you out of this heavier energy, because when we're in these heavier vibrations, we're not exactly open for blessings. Nine of Cups, Six of Pentacles energy, okay? And I do feel your frustration, especially with these first three cards. It's like, I help, I give, I do, but I'm not getting any reciprocity. And I've had to be strong for a long time. I've been doing this on my own for a long time. Who's there for me? Who's going to catch me when I fall? And you got your ancestors coming around you, because you've got to realize you're special, okay? You are the light in the darkness for others. And that's not an easy job to have. Those are big shoes to fill, okay? And being the strong one, being the wise one, being the evolved one, it's not easy. It gets tiring. It gets frustrated, because you're the one that's there for everybody else. You're the one that picks all the pieces up. You're the one that holds it together. And when you feel like you're falling apart, it's like, nobody's there for me. But the truth is, your ancestors are there for you. Your spirit guides, your angels, your passed on loved ones are the pillars of your strength, okay? And you are the pillar of strength for many people here in this world. Not just anybody could fill your shoes, okay? And that may be part of seeing things from a different perspective, is realizing your purpose and your place in this life. You know, when you go to the doctor, you just expect the doctor to, do their job, right? You tell them your symptoms, and you assume that they're, strong in their education, that based on your symptoms, they're going to have a pretty good idea of what's wrong with you, or the right tests to run, etc. Okay? So some people are doctors, and they're here to help heal. And you are like a spiritual doctor, okay? You are the one that people can count on. You are wise. You give good advice. Your strength is an inspiration. Your light is very healing. And I feel there's a deeper underlying message here of really loving and honoring yourself and seeing yourself through new eyes. And remember, you've got this pot of gold. Okay, we just got to raise our vibration up a little bit, and then you're going to align to it. Wishes are going to be fulfilled. So let's pull some more cards. And you're going to get a lot of different signs and synchronicities. from your ancestors after this reading. Remember that. Right, the Chariot, Justice, Three of Wands, Eight of Swords, and Seven of Swords. Yeah. So these just really confirmed everything I just said. It's like you're here giving direction, holding it down. You don't feel like things are very fair, that you always have to, be in this position, and you've been waiting for that relief. You've been trying to maintain a positive outlook, okay? And you feel like you are being withheld from your blessings, your wish fulfillment. And there is something that really hurts you, okay? Whether this was a relationship in your life where you feel like this person lied, betrayed, or this was something to do with your job where you feel like you were lied to, you were betrayed, or you feel like just life in general as of late has been a big betrayal. These are the heavier emotions that is brought up in this card, where it's time to face those emotions and transmutate them so that you can release them. By doing that, it's going to raise you up in frequency. By focusing on the good that is currently present in your life and feeling a lot of gratitude for that, it's going to raise your frequency up, okay? And your ancestors, your passed on loved ones are going to be giving you signs and synchronicities after this reading to really encourage you and try to help you move through these emotions, because from there, you're getting that pot of gold, okay? And that pot of gold is something different for each of you. Some of you, it may be you just want a true friend. Some of you, it may be you want true love. Some of you, it may be I want my financial situation to just be easy for a change. Some of you, it could be that you want a job or you want a new car, okay? It's different for each of you, but it's there. It's in the ethers. Your ancestors see it, and all the advice they're giving right now is your path towards it. And so there's definitely some elevation in frequency and vibration that needs to take place, and they want to help you with that process. Oh yeah, because look at what just flew, the Five of Swords. So Seven of Swords, Five of Swords is feeling very defeated. I'm tired of being there for others. I wish I didn't have such a heart that cares and feels so much. What I go through, it's just not fair. Right, look at that, Ten of Cups. So you're going to come into beautiful energy. King of Swords, this is about getting your mind right. Look at that, Ace of Pentacles. So happiness, wish fulfillment, and financial abundance for some of you is what you feel you've really been cut off from. And Seven of Wands, you're tired of feeling like you've always got to watch your back, things like that. So listen, this is not permanent energy, okay? And that's why your spiritual team called you to this reading, is they're saying, hey, you can't get to where you want to be with this current frequency in which you're operating from. It's not compatible. And there's a big acknowledgement of your feelings and what you've gone through, and saying, no, it's not fair. No, it hasn't been easy. But we want to help open your eyes to see who you are and see how special you are. You're not here just for what everybody else is here for, okay? Many of you that were attracted to this second reading could be light workers, could be star seeds, earth angels, strong empaths. Every one of you is spiritually sensitive, okay? And you're here for a bit of a different reason. You're here to be a creator like everybody else, but you're also here doing, the work of the angels, being that pillar of light, holding the space for others, being their answered prayer Okay, and when you're doing all of this, it's like, hey, what about me, universe? Where's my answered prayers? That's why your ancestors are here, is because they want to help answer those prayers for you. And your prayers are answered as you raise in frequency. Okay, you are going to come back to a place of stability, balance, and a lot of happiness with this King of Pentacles, Justice, and Ten of Cups. But to get there, we've got to work through those emotions, okay? And we've got to start noticing all of the good that is currently in our life, and feeling gratitude and focusing on that more so than all the crap that happened that made us mad, that made us hurt, all of that. And your ancestors are with you every step of the way of this process. Earth, ask the element of earth for grounding, stability, and strength in times of chaos. So make sure that you are grounding your energy every single day with Mother Earth Gaia. Okay, there's a lot of quick little meditations on YouTube. You can also envision roots growing from the base of your spine, down through your legs, through the soles of your feet, through the floor, into the soil of Mother Earth Gaia. And then once there, envision those roots burrowing all the way down until they get to the heart space of Mother Earth. And at the heart space, ask her to take in your roots and give you strength and guidance and grounding. And then also give her a lot of love and gratitude for always abundantly providing for you throughout this life journey. And feel her take in your roots. And from there, feel the energy of her raising back up through those roots, back through the soles of your feet, up your legs, and activating your root chakra. And as you're feeling her activate your root chakra, say, I am safe, I am protected, and I am abundant. And just repeat that a few times. Do that every single day, because with this final card, it's also important that your energy is very grounded, okay? So those are the messages, the urgent messages your spiritual team wanted to bring you. If you feel you need a personal tarot reading, love reading, or mediumship reading, my daughter is a wonderful psychic medium, and I will link her information below. I am sending you so much love and light. Take care. Hello to everyone who chose the third card. You chose the Pixie Path, and it says, follow your own trail, let your heart guide your journey. So this is a strong message from your spiritual team that you are on your path, okay? Sometimes it may not appear like you are, but you are on your path, and the way things unfold for you may be very unique and different. Okay, you know how you'll see videos that say, oh, when something good is about to happen, these 5 signs will show up in your reality. That stuff doesn't apply to you. Okay, you could be just about on the verge of a huge breakthrough without any of those signs that somebody's talking about that you will see. Okay, so your path is unique, and don't compare your journey to anybody else and what they've experienced or the signs and synchronicities that they received, because your path is very unique compared to theirs, and you are on your path. And there's a lot of little blessings. I don't know if you can see all these gold coins on the path here. Okay, there's lots of little blessings that are coming in before you reach that beautiful pot of gold, and there is a rainbow over you, and there's a beautiful butterfly, there's transformation. So you are on your path. Your spiritual team urgently wants you to know that, so that you're not second guessing yourself, you're not second guessing your dreams, because also those of you drawn into this third reading, you might have some really big dreams that if you talk to another person about it, they might be like, oh, that's not realistic. Oh, you could never make that happen, or you'll never become that. Don't listen to that, because they're only telling you their own personal limitations. Those of you that came to this third reading, you are the visionaries, you are the dreamers, okay? And you're going to make things manifest, but you've got to believe in yourself and you can't give up, okay? And let all these little blessings be your confirmation. And some of you might outright just start finding coins, change on the ground moving forward from this reading, like pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters. Okay, that is a beautiful synchronicity from your spiritual team, confirming that everything that comes through in this reading is meant for you. You've just got to believe in yourself, and you feel it deep down inside, like, you know what, yeah, I could do this, or I could make this happen. But then you kind of will revert and think, oh, I'm just being silly, I'm being foolish, who am I to think that I could achieve this, or that I could manifest this, or that this would ever happen for me. But you're on your path, all right? So let's pull some more cards. Let's go deeper into this message. All right, a witch alone, not a lonely witch. Okay, this right here is talking about the relationship with yourself. Right now, you really need to focus more on cultivating that relationship than any other relationship in your life. If you're wanting more friends, or you're wanting a friend, or you want romance, or you want to align to your soul tribe, you want to feel like you fit in, let that go, because right now you've got to love yourself first. You've got to fall in love with yourself first, okay? Especially those of you that are seeking romance. You've got to love yourself first and treat yourself and talk to yourself the way that you want another person to treat you and talk to you, okay? So this first card is saying from your team, you need to be in your own energy right now. You need to focus on discovering who you are, and you need to work on really loving, honoring, and valuing yourself, because the relationship with yourself is very important for where you are headed on this path, okay? Let's see what else. The longest night is only temporary. So this is about the winter solstice, okay? The shortest day and the longest night. And so you've been feeling like you're in that long night energy. And this is your spiritual team saying, hey, it's only temporary, okay? Right now is a time of rest, rejuvenation, and review, and also connecting with yourself and being more concerned about that. Like right now, you're meant to be in your own energy and kind of alone and on your own. It is part of the journey to get to where you want to go. Oh, and this is so good right here, Midnight Garden Stroll. So this card is like similar to the Empress card in the tarot, and it's about fertility and abundance. And you see her tattoo on her leg that says lucky, okay? And she's in her strawberry garden, and she's picking the fruits. Okay, so you are going to come into a big harvest, and what that harvest is different for each and every one of you, okay? But that right there is such a good card. You're going to get to that pot of gold, whatever that pot of gold is for you specifically, okay? But right now, where you're at on your path is connecting to yourself, learning yourself, understanding yourself, and being in your own energy. And as you are in that space, it's also about a time of review and facing your shadow and not pushing against your shadow, not pushing against your circumstances, rather embracing them and asking your shadow, what is this trying to teach me? How am I growing and learning from this? And your shadow will answer, and from there you'll be able to transmutate that energy. You are really being prepared for the harvest, a big, beautiful harvest with this card coming out. Okay, so let's pull some tarot. Let's go deeper. Okay, yeah. See, Hanged Man, that's why you're questioning your path, but your spiritual team assures you that you are on your path and it's going to get better. Six of Swords. And look at, this is the Ten of Swords, but this is saying everything's fine. All right, even though you might kind of feel at rock bottom or afraid of things, everything is all right, because there is an actual Ten of Swords in this deck as well, but this is where we're freaking out unnecessarily. Next is Judgment. And Three of Pentacles. The energy is going to come together for you. Okay, so you're in Hanged Man position right now, and it's not a punishment against you. Okay, when we're in Hanged Man position, it's because we got to kind of see things from a different perspective. And this has a lot to do with the relationship with yourself and transmutating that shadow energy. Okay, the winter solstice, the longest night of the year. And it's going to pass. Okay, and in this energy, it's a time for review and reflection, which is also what the Judgment card represents. Okay, so you're fine, all is well, you are on your path. And then you've literally got this right here saying, hey, I know it doesn't feel that way, I know it doesn't look that way, but truly, like, everything's okay. And you're going to be moving out of this energy. You're going to move into the Six of Swords, calmer mental energy, calmer emotional energy, things not feeling so hectic and chaotic in the physical realm. And Three of Pentacles, energies coming together for you. The harvest, remember? And you are lucky, you are blessed, you are fortunate. Let's pull some more tarot. All right, this just flipped. Look at that. We got Eight of Wands. So where you were feeling really stuck and like energy's just not moving, Hanged Man, you're going to be going into the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is things manifesting, a lot of movement, momentum in your life, in your plans, as well as a lot of positive messages coming in. So that is very good to see that card right there. It's very encouraging and promising. Okay, Three of Wands. Ten of Wands. Look at that. You got this Ten of Swords and Ten of Wands. Tens are the completion of the journey, right? Page of Wands. There's the new start, the beginning, and the Devil energy. Okay. So don't obsess about what isn't here yet. Why isn't this happening yet? Like, you've really got to let that go. And also, I see that Devil energy as you transmutating your shadow energy. Okay, so things are going to really pick up for you. Three of Wands, what you've put out now comes back to you. Okay, and this Ten of Wands, the heaviness, the burden that you're feeling at present, you're going to be setting that energy down and moving into the Page of Wands, which is like feeling invigorated, your sparks returning, you're feeling good, positive, optimistic about things. Okay, so the heaviness is going to come to an end soon. And the Devil, you have also been working very hard. Okay, give yourself more credit. And remember, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, you will make happen. You've just got to believe, you got to keep moving forward, and you can't obsess about it. Okay, when we're constantly noticing it's not here, it's not here, it's not here, it's not here, that just keeps pushing it just out of our reach. But when you get present in the now and you're focused on, you know, the good. You're focused on connecting with yourself. You're focused on what is it that I need to heal? What is it that I need to change about myself? That's when the ball really starts moving, okay? And we see the energy is going to be picking up for you. So all is well. Remember, everything is fine, even though it doesn't appear as such right in this moment. Okay, the Tower. See, things are going to just kind of move very unexpected in a great way for you. King of Wands. See, you're going to get your mojo back. King of Cups. Nice. Page of Pentacles. And then look at that. And you know, I was like, those kind of look like pentacles or orange slices on the tree. And then you literally got the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so you're going to reach the end of this journey because you've got 3 tens in this reading. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, but your reading ends in the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, and that's money, that's abundance, that's connecting with Soul Tribe, that's getting that job. It's like getting everything that you need, okay? Getting that pot of gold that you desire. And you're going to get your energy back with King of Wands, and everything you're going through right now is actually growing and expanding you in your emotional body with that King of Cups. Feeling like things are wrong, feeling like you're carrying this heavy burden. And then you've got these 2 pages, the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. So new ideas, positive messages, new commitments, things materializing for you. You've just got to stop obsessing. You've got to embrace your shadow. You've got to work on the relationship with yourself and see yourself as more important than you do. See yourself as worthy and deserving more than you currently do. And anything that you do need to change to open your energy, being open to that and taking the action steps towards that. Okay? But you are on your path. Everything is okay. Don't give up. Don't give in. Your spiritual team really wanted to encourage you to keep moving forward. All right. And right now is a good time to be in your own energy, not out and about, not socializing, none of that, but really being with yourself and connecting to your shadow as well as your higher self, okay? And understanding yourself in a different way, loving yourself, being there for yourself, encouraging yourself, talking very kindly to yourself. And remember, you got your harvest, and then you got your harvest. Mystic Star, harmony in the home and great friendships. Okay, so it's like wish on a star. You see the star up there atop her tree, Mystic Star. So happiness coming to home, to friendships, to all relationships in your life, as well as things physically materializing and manifesting for you. Look at that very next one would be prosperity, a prosperous business with riches and success. So we will take 2. Okay, look at the last one. Love charm, attract a lover, soulmate, or life partner. So we'll take all 3 because I do feel that's relevant for those of you that came to this 3rd reading. Some of you are wanting money and prosperity around, you know, job, career path. Some of you are wanting harmony in your home, living situation, family, finding your soul tribe, feeling healthy, feeling whole. And some of you are looking for that true romantic soulmate love. all right? But you are on the path for it. So those are your messages. If you feel you need a personal love reading, tarot reading, or mediumship reading, my daughter is a wonderful psychic medium, and I will link her information below. I am sending you so much love and light. Take care.